Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So, tomorrow it's the expiry day. So, we'll say if we have any range to trade or is it any direction that we need to trade. Something which we'll look for. Sorry. And secondly, today's market was definitely sideways. Okay, so yesterday I was not able to post the video because the data came in late, and by that time I was already out with my friends. So today we have the data, so let's see how it works. But people who have not joined the Telegram channel, please, I'll leave the link in the description box. Please join it, because whenever I am not able to post a video, I definitely share my analysis on the group, and that really helps. So if you if you would have followed it, I had clearly mentioned that the exact levels for Bank Nifty and everything went exactly the same. Okay, so now let's see what should be the plan for tomorrow. So before we go to the charts, let's quickly check out participant wise open interest. So FIs have added future shorts. Okay, and this data is going to be uh, confusing because call long and put long. So call long is about 50,000 and put long is about 71,800. So we can expect some volatility even tomorrow. Okay, but the pressure seems to be slightly towards the downside. But since it is call long and put long, you really can't make out the pressure because you need momentum to increase the prices of the options. Whereas if we look pros, same future shorts, but they are bearish because they have a lot of quantity of call sell. However, some quantity of even put sell. So I think these kind of positions I like, because this shows that they're expecting a sideways market with slight downside pressure. So even for today's market, I had told that the market would be more sideways with some downside pressure, and similarly it was like that, but we did not expect any trending towards the downside today. And similarly, even tomorrow I'm not expecting any trending market. Why? We can see that while we discuss the chart. So let's quickly check out the option chain. So first let's discuss Nifty. So if we look at Nifty's option chain, this is 18,000, and 18,000 seems to be a strong resistance for tomorrow. Okay, so closing above 18,000 looks almost impossible. I'm sorry, I still have some cough, so I'm finding it a little difficult. But anyways, and if we see downside, the support isn't that strong, because see, definitely when market falls, you will hardly see any put writers coming up and taking up that confidence and holding the falling puts or the rising puts. So usually the open interest would be lesser this side, and obviously trend is your friend. So when the trend is towards down, you will see the maximum population following the trend. Okay, so we have strong resistance on the upside. However, this particular strike price, which is 17,900, can act as a decent support. So today's low I'm talking about. But otherwise, definitely, yeah, call writers were aggressive today, and we do not see much of put writers being active today. Similarly, let's quickly check out Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty's data is little different from Nifty. So now Bank Nifty looks a little stronger than Nifty. So if you see this side, we do not have any call writers present here. That means below 38,000, we are having strong support. And similarly, a strong resistance only comes at 38,500. Okay. Here we have both call and put writers present here, although the call writers are slightly more. But despite of the fact that we broke 38,000 today a couple of times, but still the put writers held this position, which shows that definitely they are not expecting Bank Nifty to fall much below this. I had given a target of 37,750 in Bank Nifty, and I think Bank Nifty almost tried to touch it today. I'll show you. So this was the line 752, and Bank Nifty almost came closer to it, and immediately it returned upside. Okay, so now let's discuss what should be the plan for tomorrow. See, the range is clear. So even if you look at Bank Nifty, it took support somewhere near 37,750. Okay, somewhere near to this place, and the resistance currently is at 38,156. If you want, you can take this line slightly upside to this place so that you have a better coverage. So if I have to take it there, it is somewhere around 38,240. Okay, so let's think that the range is 37,750 to 38,250. So this is the range. So this is a pretty decent range. Okay, so this is almost about 500 points range, and that is more than enough for Bank Nifty to trade tomorrow. So I'm not going to plan any directional trade in Bank Nifty tomorrow until and unless it consolidates at this place, that is around 38,150, and then if it gives a breakout, maybe I can trade this level, because then this can shoot a momentum up to 38,400. So this is the only trade I think we can plan as an option buyer. But otherwise, see, the pattern is definitely bullish because it came down and immediately it formed a double bottom kind of a pattern, and this was the neckline. It was already breached, and so this particular pattern looks like a Poland flag pattern and tried to give a breakout upside. So overall, the price action seems bullish here. So when I say bullish here, that means breaking of this particular low looks difficult. So only when the Bank Nifty breaks 37,750 is when we'll take a put or we'll react to a put. But otherwise, I think taking a put option right now looks dangerous to me. But it is always better if you can trade a straddle or a strangle, considering the range that I told you, 37,750 to 38,250. Okay, so I'm not expecting a big momentum either side tomorrow. So probably it is always best to trade a range, a strangle or a straddle with the adjustments. So in case if we gap up, say above 38,150, and if we sustain here, and then we will wait for the breakout. Okay, if it breaks upside, we have the target of 38,400. In case if it breaks downside, then we can immediately see a dip up to 37,900. So in both case, I think you almost get 300 points one side movement. So this is the only possibility I can see. Even if we gap down, we will still try to be in this range, and I don't see any direction, at least for tomorrow. Let's check out Nifty. So Nifty also, I think it is performing well. It has taken support at an important place, and immediately it has given a bounce back from here, a pullback from here. So it is also following a trend line, something like this, and also it has tried to form, double bottom or triple bottom kind of thing, and it has just halted here. So Nifty, right now there is no advice to go for a long trade because the range is going to be big. Okay, but any which ways, the important resistance at the moment is somewhere at this place. What is that? This is 18,030. Okay, so what you can do is, in case if you get Nifty closer to 18,030, or that means 18,000, then you can definitely start selling call options of 18,000, 18,050 or 18,100, so you can sell those call options. A closing above 18,000 is definitely not possible based on the options data as of now. And similarly, people who wish to do strangles, in case if we open flat, so the market will be confused. Okay, so it will again start behaving volatile. So you can sell a call option here and sell a put option here and manage it. But in case if we break this level tomorrow, which is 17,880, so let's keep some buffer, then we may see a sharp fall, so which I'm not expecting tomorrow. But if we get a fall tomorrow, I think we'll book it around 17,800. Okay, so that should be about 100-point fall. So the target can be big because if you remember, I had already told you below 18,125, I told you can take a positional bearish trade, and I said above 18,350 you can take positional bullish trade. If you remember, I had clearly told you this. So that's what is happening. We broke 18,125 and we are definitely in a downside pressure. So avoid buying call options in Nifty tomorrow, and till the time it doesn't show us that it is really going to be bullish. But in case if we break this level, maybe if we come down here and do some consolidation and then break it, or if we open gap down here and then we consolidate and then break it, in both the cases this is going to be a very good trade and this is your target. So this is the only trade that I would suggest for a directional trade, but otherwise even Nifty you can plan sideways tomorrow. So this is my way for Nifty and buying Nifty for tomorrow being an expiry day. I think that's it. So let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.